Hi, my name is Erin and this is Sawyer, and we have Isaiah on the camera, and we're going to read with you today one of our favorite books that we have been reading while staying home. It's called Carl and the Meaning of Life by Deborah Freedman, and we checked it out from the Kent District Library, one of our favorite places to go when we aren't at home. We are at home though. Carl and the Meaning of Life. Carl was not a bird. Carl was not a bear, or a beaver, or a rabbit, or a fox. Carl was an earthworm. He lived underground, moving, always moving, burrowing, tunneling, digesting dead leaves, feasting and casting, turning hard dirt into fluffy soil, day after day. Why? Asked a field mouse gathering seeds. Why do you do that? Why? Carl did not know why, but now he needed to find out. So Carl stopped making fluffy soil. I'll be right back, he told the field mouse. He spotted a rabbit. Maybe she knew. Why do I do what I do? He asked her. Oh, goodness dear, she said. I do not know. I do what I do for my babies. But Carl did not have babies. A fox appeared. Carl turned to the fox. Why do I do what I do? Asked Carl. Who do I do it for? For whom? Replied the fox. Alas, my meal waits. I'm here for the hunt. But Carl did not want to hunt. Why are you talking to a fox? Cried a squirrel. Carl was startled, because the field mouse is waiting and wants to know what I am here for. The squirrel declared, I'm here to plant trees. Trees are where I sleep. But Carl could not sleep, not high in a tree, and not without an answer for the mouse. He pushed on. What and on. Hours turned into days until the soil was no longer fluffy. Who? The ground around Carl turned barren and dry while he continued to search. Why? Sigh. But the birds had flown off to find grasses and fluff. The bear trundled away to look for berries. Soon there was nobody left to talk to. What about me? Called Carl. The clouds were silent, so was the air. I will never find out, he sniffled. Then Carl heard his sniffle echo, followed by a squeak. I cannot find any grubs, a voice cried. It was the saddest ground beetle he had ever seen. Carl peeked under a stone, no grubs. Then he poked at the dirt. It was hard like rock. Where was this fluffy soil? Suddenly, Carl knew what he needed to do. I'll be back, he promised. For hours into days, weeks into months, Carl munched, digested, left castings and tunneled, and turned that hard dirt back into rich soil. You made my seeds grow, said the mouse. Clover blossomed once again, and the rabbit came back with her kits. The squirrel returned to plant new trees. The fox was lured by the hunt. All of them able to do what they do. How? Well, why not ask Carl? Author's note. Have you ever watched squirrels running around or beetles skittering by and wondered, what are they doing or why do they do that? Just like Carl, every creature in this book has an important job. The mouse, rabbit, squirrel, fox, and ground beetle all need each other, and our world needs them. Everything is connected, including you. How do you help the earth? Thanks for reading along with us. Goodbye.